Greg. Basketball fans, please rise and remove your hats as we honor America. The New Prairie High School Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Patrick Takel, will now play our national anthem. Welcome to New Prairie High School, where sportsmanship is an expectation. So please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. The IHSAA Northern Indiana Conference and New Prairie High School promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, players, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from New Prairie High School. The throwing of any objects onto the court and the use of artificial noisemakers is also prohibited. We thank you for your cooperation and hope you enjoy this game. Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to our house for a rare boys-girls varsity doubleheader basketball game between the visiting John Glenn Falcons and your New Prairie Cougars. Here are the starting lineups for the boys as they tip off the doubleheader tonight. First for the visiting Falcons. At guard, a 5'11 junior, number 3, Aaron Wright. At guard, a 6'4 junior, number 4, Robbie Porter. At guard, a 6'1 sophomore, number 10, Carter Young. At forward, a 6'8 junior, number 34, Corey Barker. And at forward, a 6'5 senior, number 44, Evan Dreebelbeest. The Falcons are coached by Travis Hanna. And now, the starting lineups for your New Prairie Cougars. At forward, a 6'4 senior, number 4, Jake Tuttle. At guard, a 6'3 senior, number 10, Mike Klemzak. At forward, a 6'2 senior, number 11, Cade Boniface. At guard, a 6'1 sophomore, number 22, Rylan McBride. And at forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 30, Braden Flagg. The Cougars are coached by Chris Davis. Referees for the first matchup are Shane Cole from Chesterton, Danny Gonzalez from Chesterton, and Doug Wilcox from Valparaiso.
It's Drybobus.
Yeah.
For the other team.
Huh?
The other team, it's Drybobus.
Call Ben and have him check the volume. I'm almost yelling into this and I can't hear myself.
Okay.
Ben, could you check the volume on the system? Greg is almost yelling to try and get it loud enough.
Number 5, Cougars.
Three-pointer by Ryland McBride. Mike Klemzak with the runner. Cade Boniface on the drive. Robbie Porter for the Falcons.
First and first.
Number 4.
Was it 24?
Falcon. Falcon foul.
Or 4?
Number 4.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Falcon foul on number 4, Robbie Porter. Chase Ketterer in the game for the Cougars.
Ben, will you pay attention to the volume and see what you think?
Glenn? Thank you.
Entering the game for the Falcons, number 22, Nick Frankiewicz. Checking in for the Cougars, Nick Ryan, number 23.
I've radioed him twice. I don't know if he's actually heard it. Melissa to Ben. Can you pay attention to the radio volume, please? Greg feels like he's yelling into it.
New Prairie foul, number 30, Braden Flagg.
30, 3-0.
That sounded right.
Okay. Maybe it's the volume in the gym.
Before it didn't. With everything I've said tonight, that was the first time that sounded right to me.
It was me getting a hold of Ben that did it.
I know, you got that magical touch. Four for Cougars.
Corey Barker with the basket.
Definitely sounds like it's got more bass
Not as tinny.
Nick Ryan with the Cougar score.
Sub in.
.30-second Cougar timeout.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Indiana, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
12, Glenn.
Entering for the Falcons, number 12, Noah Abro. Returning for the Cougars, number 22, Rylan McBride.
That's much better.
Chase Ketterer for the Cougars. New Prairie foul, number 22, Rylan McBride.
The other 22 will shoot 2.
Nick Frank Kawitz at the line for the Falcons, shooting 2.
Number 11, okay.
Cougar foul, number 11, Cade Boniface. Noah Averill at the line for the Falcons, shooting 2.
Missed the first. Missed them both. 34.
Corey Barker with the buzzer beater. At the end of the first period of play, New Prairie Cougars 11, John Glenn Falcons 7.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son.
Oh.
So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Indiana who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play. And you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Cougar foul number 30, Braden Flagg.
10 for 30.
Returning for the...
Oh my gosh. Come on, radio on. You're going to use it? Okay.
7 Cougars. Thank you. Hang on. He's got to tell us the foul first. 22.
Falcons foul on number 22, Nick
22 has
Frankowitz.
1. Glenn has 2.
Checking in for the Falcons, number 10, Carter Young. Returning for the Cougars, number 11, Cade Boniface. Three-pointer by Carter Young. On the reverse layup. Newbury foul on number 11, Cade Boniface.
23 Cougars.
Returning for the Cougars, number 23, Nick Ryan.
We have 5 and 2 fouls.
Yes.
Newbury foul on number 10, Mike Flemzak.
Number 10.
Carter Young at the line for the Falcons, shooting 2. Checking in for the Falcons, number 42, Jack Porter, and returning for the Falcons, Corey Parker, number 34.
Let's go, 3.
Both.
Nick Ryan for the Cougars.
Come on, 3. Drive it, bud, drive it.
Black, 44.
Glenn foul, number 44, Evan Drivelbeast.
33 Cougars.
Entering the game for the Cougars, number 33, Evan Bird.
Start driving at 3. Drive it, bud. Drive it, bud, drive it.
Newbury foul on number 33, Evan Bird.
7. 1 and 1 for number 44.
Evan Drivelbeast at the line for the Falcons, shooting 1 and 1.
first.
Made the second one.
Nick Ryan with the foul tip. Cougar foul number 23, Nick Ryan.
8. Number 34.
Corey Barker at the line for the Falcons, shooting 1 and 1. Aaron Wright with the basket. Carter Young for the Falcons.
4 for Cougars.
Full Cougar timeout.
I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike 1. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike 2. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike 3. Wow! I'm the greatest pitcher in the world! Yes!
Optimism. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Hands up, please go.
Be patient. Be patient.
Bravo.
Chase Ketterer for the Cougars.
34. Has 1. Glenn has 4. Basket and a shot.
Falcon foul, Corey Barker. Ketterer at the line for the Cougars, shooting is and one.
Now hustle, let's go Falcons.
Carter Young for the Falcon Buckeye. Jake Tuttle with the jumper.
Jump ball to Glenn.
Back on the floor for the Falcons, number 4, Robbie Porter. Three-pointer by Carter Young. At the end of the first half play. Check that.
No. There was 1 second left.
Okay.
1 second, yeah. There we go.
At the end of the first half of play, John Glenn Falcons 23, New Prairie Cougars 21.
10 minutes. It's going to be our ball. Our ball.
Grade for 2.
Yes. Switch. White.
Sorry about that delay.
White ball. We're coming out. We are switched.
All right.
No timeouts used.
All right, basketball fans. Please welcome your New Prairie dance team. The team is led by captains Mia Bauer, J.C. Sashek, and Amelia Kloot. Tonight, the team will be performing the competitive hip-hop routine, which was choreographed by Coach Tara Dome. The team would also like to thank their gold sponsors for their generous donations. Those sponsors are Marbach Palm, Hamilton Grove, International Union of Painters and Galvanizers, DC 91, and More Ride International. Put your hands together, fans, for your NPDT.
found in the women's bathroom in case someone comes.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Indiana, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate.
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
And he's my son.
Oh.
So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Indiana who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's conditioning. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first love. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play, and you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Nice going, Spencer. I can't believe we broke Old Man Hennessy's window.
Correction, dude. You broke. I just threw the ball.
This is really bad. What are we gonna do?
We? Go to the door, ask for the ball back.
Are you serious?
It's my ball, Myrtlebeck.
You're so dead. I'd run away.
Yeah, to Uruguay.
Kiss your life goodbye. Sorry.
Let's go.
See you, dude. See ya. Remember me and your well.
Nice one. Some friends you are. Hi. Tell him it was an accident. And we can fix the window. Come on. I'll come with you.
Loyalty. Pass it on.
You go first.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
The debate about sports specialization by high school athletes continues. Some argue that high school athletes who play one sport all year long have a better chance of landing a lucrative pro contract. But that's simply not true. In fact, 30 of the 32 first-round picks in last year's NFL draft played more than one sport in high school. Of the 32 players drafted, 22 also participated in high school track and field. 19 also played basketball. Some also played baseball and lacrosse. What's the path to success for high school athletes here in Indiana, no matter what their goals might be? Study hard, always do your best, and if you can, play more than one sport in high school. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
I touched it. I touched the ball before it went out, Coach.
Come on, Alex. The ref did not call that.
You gotta be kidding me, Alex.
It's the championship game. Talk to him, Coach.
I touched it. It's their ball.
Come on, do it right. Don't foul them when they inbound. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nice going, Alex. Sorry, coach.
Alex. Good call.
Sportsmanship. Pass it on.
Red. So I guess in the priority hierarchy of scorekeeping, I see who's number 1 working the varsity games.
I want to watch the girls' senior night.
Oh man, I love you.
Oh man.
I am not a kiss
No, I just want to watch the girls.
I understand.
It would have been Olivia's senior night, so
I could have still done that one.
no, because I wouldn't be able to see that. Well, I don't care about the JV. It's the girls' it's varsity or whatever. No, I mean, you know what I mean.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
I know you guys aren't getting the expertise that you
No, I already messed up
I'm
the second
voice
call.
of the Cougars. Who are you here looking for, watching? Oh.
Let it
Taylor.
run out.
Mike here too?
I like letting it run out while everyone's
brother,
staring at me.
take
So much fun.
Mike to get in.
But it's good protocol.
It's too cold.
It's the same every time.
Cougars ball to begin the third period of play. Chase Ketterer with the pump jumper.
This is a two-pointer, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Evan Dreibelvis for the score.
Grace's best friend is a Dreibelvis.
Number 10 has
Newberry foul on number 10, Mike Slemzak. Chase Ketterer with the bucket.
number 3.
Falcon foul on number 3, Aaron Wright. Ketterer at the line for the Cougars, shooting his and one. Temporary foul on number 4, Jake Tuttle. Official timeout.
22.
Checking in the game for the Cougars, number 22, Riley McBride.
22. Thank you.
Let's go, 3, let's go.
Returning for the Falcons, number 22, Nick Frankiewicz. Mike Klemzak back on the floor for the Cougars, number 10. Chase Kenner with the leaning hook. Aaron Wright with the basket for the Falcons.
33 Cougars. Hang on. 34.
Falcon foul on number 34, Corey Barker.
Number 11 will shoot 2.
Kate Boniface at the line for the Cougars, shooting 2.
22 also Cougars. Missed the first one.
Returning for the Cougars, number 22, Riley McBride, and number 33, Evan Ferg.
Just a second.
Corey Barker with the Falcon bucket. Falcon foul number 22, Nick Frankiewicz. Chase Ketterer, Nick Ryan return to the floor for the Cougars. Chase Kitterer knifing his way down the lane. Newbury foul on number 33, Evan Ferd. Returning for the Cougars, Jake Tuttle, number 4. Back on the floor for the Falcons, Jack Porter, number 42. Jake Tuttle with the bucket. Newbury foul on number 10, Mike Flemzak. Back on the floor, number 44, Evan Dreibelbis. Corey Barker for the Falcons. Cougar foul on number 11, Kate Boniface.
Great addition, 3.
30.
What's up?
Braden Flagg returns for the Cougars, number 30. Barker at the line, shooting 1.
Number 3 has 2.
Glenn foul on number 3, Aaron Wright. Carter Young gets the bucket. Substitution for the Cougars, number 22, Rylan McBride. Evan Dreibelbis. At the end of 3 periods of play, John Glenn Falcons 36, New Prairie Cougars 33.
Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, an article has been turned in to the scorer's table. The article was found in the women's bathroom. If you have lost this mysterious article, come to the scorer's table, describe it, and we'll happily return it to you.
Now I'm getting the rhythm of that. Oh man, how come Wade's got all that chocolate down there?
I don't know, but I need some chocolate.
Falcon ball will begin the fourth period of play. Three-pointer by Jack Porter. Full Cougar timeout.
The debate about sports specialization by high school athletes continues. Some argue that high school athletes who play one sport all year long have a better chance of landing a lucrative pro contract. But that's simply not true. In fact, 30 of the 32 first-round picks in last year's NFL draft played more than one sport in high school. Of the 32 players drafted, 22 also participated in high school track and field. 19 also played basketball. Some also played baseball and lacrosse. What's the path to success for high school athletes here in Indiana, no matter what their goals might be? Study hard, always do your best, and if you can, play more than one sport in high school. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Chase Ketterer for the Cougar Buckeye.
For Cougars.
Falcon foul number 4, Robbie Porter.
Glenn has 5.
Back on the floor for the Cougars, number 30, Braden Flagg. Mike Klemzak from downtown. Carter Young with the score. Full Falcon timeout.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Indiana, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Has 3.
Falcon foul number 44, Evan.
Falcon 6.
Dribblebis.
Number 5 will shoot 2.
Chase Ketterer at the line for the Cougars, shooting 2.
Missed the second.
Evan Dribblebis with the bucket.
Thank you.
Newbury foul number 11, Kate Boniface.
Cougars 6.
Returning for the Falcons, number 3, Aaron Wright. Returning for the Cougars, number 23, Nick Ryan.
Yes.
Let's go, White.
6 and 6 fouls.
Yes.
Carter Young for the Falcons.
Sit down here. Roll. Take it. Go, buddy.
23.
Nick Ryan for the Cougars.
$30.
30-second Falcon timeout. Evan Dribelbis with the bucket. Newbury foul on number 4, Jake Tuttle.
No. I'm sorry. 11.
Check that. Fouls on number 4 for the Falcons, Robbie Porter.
This third 7, it's a team. It's a team possession foul. So no shots.
I don't know what you just said.
Pardon?
I didn't hear everything you just said.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Does number 4 have 3 fouls though? Do I have those fouls right?
Yes, number 4 has 3 fouls.
No! That's terrible! That's terrible! We're not having a good night.
Full Cougar timeout. A reminder, fans, the boys JV game will begin 20 minutes after the conclusion of this varsity matchup. That game will be in the auxiliary gym.
Ben, are you talking to the scoreboard? to the score table. I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time? I didn't catch what you said, Ben.
Number 5 has 1.
Newbury foul on number 5, Chase Ketterer.
1-1, number 4.
Number 4.
Robbie Porter at the line for the Falcons, shooting 1-1.
Cougars.
Returning to the Cougars, number 23, Nick Ryan. Cougars, Nick Ryan picks up the foul.
34. 7, please.
Entering the game for the Cougars, number 34, Taylor Adams. And returning, number 11, Cade Boniface. Corey Barker at the line for the Falcons, shooting 1-1. Thirty-second Falcon timeout. Mike Klemzak with a Cougar score. 30-second Cougar timeout.
30. Yes, it is. Hang on, Nick.
Newbury foul on number 11, Cade Boniface. Returning for the Cougars, number 23, Nick Ryan. Corey Barker at the line for the Falcons, shooting 1 and 1.
Who's it on?
34.
34, Taylor Adams.
Newberry foul number 34, Taylor Adams.
2 shots, number 44.
Evan Dreibelbis at the line, shooting 2.
Cover these next game?
No thanks, I appreciate it, bro.
Get to go to the back.
May the 2nd.
The final score, the John Glenn Falcons 42, 52, the Newberry Cougars 43.
Switch gears.
All right.
Switch gears.
Okay.
Yes. The boys' JV game will start in approximately 20 minutes.
Reminder fans, the boys JV basketball game in the auxiliary gym will tip off in approximately 20 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, Todd, who did you, it was Sage and who?
Sage